Listen, we said it before, we'll say it again. There was not much to sugarcoat on this one. The Sixers found themselves down as many as 34. They fought back, but came up short yet again, unfortunately, after digging a really big holes. We welcome you here to Sixers Postgame Live, brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance, Amy Fadul and Mark Jackson. And we're going to get some plays that were emblematic, I think, of how this one went. But overall, the effort in the first half certainly wasn't the same in the second half, and that's a good thing. But what did you make of the game as a whole?
You know, the game as a whole, I thought the Sixers started to show some grit and fight late into the second half, but unfortunately, it's too late by then. This team, Detroit, had an incredible lead that the Sixers trying to bounce back from, but it was too late. If you go back and watch the film, the first half, Detroit Pistons were all over the place. They was fighting for loose balls. They was diving on the floor. They was getting 50-50, and the Sixers just seemed like they was kind of a step behind. The energy was not there.
And no, it wasn't. And we're going to show you some of those things as well, because there was a play. Listen, they were down as many as 34 points. They got down to 11. And you're thinking, all right, 11 points. We can work with that. The 4.5 minutes to go. And this is emblematic of like how everything went. So you see them, Joel Embiid loses the ball. Jalen Duren, Roman Catholic zone, picks it up, puts it in. All right, so what happens here?
Right here, first of all, I thought he was too far out to be trying to back a guy out. You have to face a guy up from all the way out there and be effective. And Durant was in foul trouble.
Yes,
you know,
he was.
I would love to see him attack him more decisively.
So next time, Duren gets the board, an offensive rebound, and wide open. Malik Beasley, who had 36 points in this one. 36.
Yeah, right there. Durant got away with a little push, but that's part of the game. Ref don't see it, so nothing happened. Got to keep playing through it. You got to fight for it. Right there, led up, offense, rebound, 2 or 3. So
not only then it was 11 points, then it was 13, and then just like that, it was 16. And that's when you look at this game, that's how it ended, 125-112. You know, there was a lot of things you can point to about where, from the jump, the Sixers didn't look right. They didn't look energetic. You mentioned how the Pistons were flying all over the place. On a game like this, where you finally look around and you think, I've got the full complement of my team, it's the 11th time that you've had Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Paul George, pardon me, and to not win the game, not only just to not win it, something that happens, but to come out with the effort, I think, is maybe the most surprising thing to me.
It was. I thought that effort was not there, and it was very disheartening to see, because this team is battling now. They have, okay, we have everyone back. There's no more excuses. You know, 2 guys was injured, Caleb Martin, KJ Martin, respectively, traded on. We got 2 healthy guys. The pieces are there. Your coach has, okay, we have our biggest staff in here. Let's get it rolling. And then to see the effort. You can't coach effort. I know you might hear that as cliche, but it's a fact. The first half of this game came down to lack of effort from the Sixers.
Yeah, and talking about coaching effort and not coaching effort, this play is probably emblematic of the non-effort. So you're going to see here just a lot of lollygagging. There's really no other way to say it. Is we check out our Yingling Presents Lager Up, fire up some lagers. Imitating him running down the court maybe wasn't the best method to kind of convey his point. But to your point, he hadn't been playing. Now he is playing. And I think that that's when he feels like, all right, now you got to listen to me. I'm trying to lead this team, and you can't be lollygagging down the court. I mean, Joel Embiid beat him down the court.
Absolutely. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow. The pill is your ego. You know, first of all, as a man, I'm sorry, and I'm seeing two men there going at it. You know, Oubre said, "I'm coming at me and fresh in front of thousands of people." He probably took exception to that.
Yeah.
And be honest, that's part of sports. Sometimes you got to put your ego aside. Guys are going to come at you when you least expect it. They're not going to wait for it to get in the locker room. They're going to talk to you right there. The best part about that is that's two veterans. The best part about that is they patched it up at the end. But the point was driven. The point was driven home. Your lack of effort was noticed. Don't let it happen again. But now the best part about that means that Joel Embiid, they're going to come at Joel. Oh, I'm not playing. You're not playing today. Why are you not playing today? Or you're not coming. Why are you not hustling back? You know, I love that because friction sometimes generates energy, and I love it. Even when it's your big guy who's been out, he's back now, he's coming at you. I love the fact that because then you got to be held accountable if he come back at you.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. Accountability. I think that's the one ththing. If you're going to get a season turned around when you're 11 games under 500, you have to hold everyone accountable. And I think that that's what you're going to see from this. And that's what Joel Embiid and Kelly Oubre were doing. And then Tyrese Maxey in there, the smiling wonder, trying
just like,
to
look,
sure
like, what's going on
here? Everybody, let's just come together. We're trying to win this game. And they did. After that, there was a good comeback, unfortunately, which is not enough. They dug themselves too big of a hole. You cannot find yourselves down 34 points and think you're going to just be able to get a couple of stops and a couple of buckets and you're going to win the game. All right, we're going to take our first time out here on Sixers Postgame Live. We will hear from Nick Nurse. Be sure we'll be asked about a couple of these things, including how the big three just weren't able to get it done. Stick with us. Sixers Postgame Live is brought to you by Pure Auto Insurance.
Sixers Post-Game Live is presented.
Mark and I've got our green on. We're ready to go. Go Birds. Unfortunately, the Sixers unable to get the winning started this weekend with a loss to Detroit on Friday night. It was our old friend Tobias Harris. We knew that Tobias Harris would come out and play. Here he is. He shot the ball 16 times. 16. You can see the dunks there. 4 dunks. That ties a career high for a single game. 4 dunks from Tobias. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And here's all of his dunks, Mark Jackson. I mean, Tobias, he has to be excited playing against a team that he knows did not want him at the end. Maybe people didn't want him towards the last couple of years of his contract. I'm sure he gets a little extra motivation playing against the Sixers, right?
Absolutely, Amy. You know, whether we want him or not, he wanted to be out of here. So, you know, it was good to see him play well. Unfortunately, bad to see him play well against us.
So you saw the nice moment between Tobias and Tyrese Maxey pregame. At least that was nice to see. But Tobias, that's not nice to see. Don't do that. I don't appreciate that at all. Toby getting it done against his former team with 22 points on 8 of 16 shooting. It is 16 shots for Tobias Harris. Let's check in now with Nick Nurse after this one in Detroit.
I know you guys worked your way back into this one, obviously, but I guess what really led to the really slow start that you guys had tonight?
Well, we didn't come out with any speed or juice or energy at the start. They were just not one step. They were 3 steps faster on us in everything. Up the floor fast, lots of transition buckets. When we did get them to miss, they got just about every rebound. Just outworked us.
I guess what would you kind of make of Joel's tough first half before he kind of got going in the third quarter?
Well, it's you know, him and just about everybody else had a tough first half. All right, that was you know, what did we give up there? 78. In the first half?
Yeah.
It's just, it's inexcusable.
Nick, is Adem okay? I know, did he get hit in the face? He's fine. Nick, there was a point in the third quarter where you guys gave up an easy layup, and then it just seems like it was an animated exchange on the bench between Joel and Kelly. Mm-hmm. They ended up embracing each other at the end, so I guess things are fine. But do you have a problem with guys showing emotion like that, or what was the problem?
I think it had something to do with obviously getting back in transition, right? But yeah, they're gonna. I think they're gonna we weren't playing well, right? We were fighting back our way into the game, and we'd taken away most of those transition plays, and there was an exchange, but I think that happens once in a while. But like you said, at least they got on the same page when it was over with.
I guess, what did you make of Quentin's debut?
Good. He's got some pop, got a quick release, can get open a little bit. Yeah.
What is your biggest disappointment with tonight? Is it because of you felt maybe lack of effort?
Well, we didn't come out ready to play. Like, we played really hard the second half, but I don't understand. I mean, you got to play hard every half. You got to play. Winning games in this league is really hard, and we didn't act like we wanted to do the work at the start for some reason. We were 3 steps slow on everything, miscommunicating, just stuck in mud, and like I said to him, the second half we played normal. That's how you're supposed to play, right? But first half was not normal.
I noticed we all saw it. You went with a dem over Dre. Mm-hmm. Is that because of he's coming back from injury, or are you?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and Dem's been playing well. Deserved those minutes.
Yeah, the effort level had been strong since the Denver game. I mean, do you have any thought as to why this sort of performance happened tonight? Is it a random sort of thing, or do you have any explanation for it?
Well, I think that addition of a bunch of guys back, I don't know if that changes our mindset of we got more talent on the floor or more depth or whatever, but like I said to you before, that we'd kind of built a style of play up, and when these guys re-enter, they got to kind of keep that going. They weren't able to do it in the first half. Looked more like it in the second half, but it was too late.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, thanks, everybody.
It was too late, and a really good stuff. The thing with Nick Nurse that I really enjoy as a reporter is that he actually gives you answers, right? He talked about the effort. He said that's not how you're going to win. That's not winning basketball. You can't play one half